Hello and welcome to the next ReeVlog. Just going to turn this off so I don't waste the battery, for I still have to go for a run. It's currently shortly after 3, and I'm quite behind on what I want to get done this week, which therefore means today, because today is the last day of the week. Quite far behind how, though you may be wondering. You're walking in the woods, surely if you're behind you should be doing something more productive, yes? Well, the issue is, I'm not sure I'll be able to get everything done I want to get done this week because of a logistical issue. There are certain things related to banks that I didn't even know existed until yesterday that my business bank account does not have. So, I'm going through the process of attempting to switch to /open a new business bank account, which then will have those things. I've checked, it will have those things, and still everything else I want, and then I can use that for this particular thing that I need it for, and continue using the other account for everything else. That's all well and good, but my issue is that they have to verify I am me for some reason. I don't know why, probably so I don't get done for any sort of fraud if someone tries to use that account for fraudulent purposes. The reason I'm walking back up here is there were some people down on the main path. But yes, I still have a couple little bits of other stuff that I can do. One of those things that I can still do is get in my average steps. Should be roughly 10k a day, averaged out across a week, every week. So every week, my average step count should be 10,000, which means that it's 70,000 one day and none the next day. The rest of the week, I would still reach the target, which is a good way to do it, because that means there's not an easy fail state. If I'm behind at all, I can catch up as the week progresses. But currently, I am not behind, which is good, but that's because I was ahead really far on Monday, and then I sort of were dropping behind a bit the rest of the week, so I'm just barely on target. So I've got to get the 10k in today. The run helps, but the step tracking on that isn't as accurate due to the fact I'm running rather than walking, and the step tracking is, I'm pretty sure, intended to track walking, not running. So yeah. Then I have Kung Fu that I plan on practicing and recording, but not uploading necessarily. Maybe a couple bits, probably not. Because I need to get ready to grade. My grading won't happen for a while yet. I've not got everything on my belt, under my belt yet. But I want to get there as quickly as is reasonably possible. And in order to manage that, I've got to practice it. So I'll be doing a few sets of things, recording them, and possibly sending those to my instructor just to say, hi, are these okay? What are we doing next week? Can we, if possible, get me some more stuff to practice over the Christmas New Year break sort of deal? Though he's already said maybe to covering some more of my specific stuff in the new year, which would be great. But that's going to take a good hour to 2 minimum for the Kung Fu. My run is going to take 20 to 30 minutes. The rest of the walk before and after that is probably going to take the better part of an hour minimum. And that is after this vlog and finding somewhere reasonable to start the run from. I kind of want to do the undershave because it's easier the shorter the hair remains. I'm kind of debating doing some tree climbing. Excellent exercise, particularly difficult trees to climb. That worked. That's not very stable though. Is that any better? No, that's worse. Okay. Well, whatever. I guess I'll keep walking. Yeah, I've got my running belt on, which is actually a bag which has a water bottle in it. So I'm sorted safety-wise to an extent. Here's a hill with lots of roots that I'm going down. Yay. But yeah, I've also got to do my business plan. That is sort of something I've got to get done over the next week, and then send off so that draft can be reviewed. And then whenever it is I have my meeting in January, I think it's the 12th, I'm not sure though, they will be able to let me know, yeah, here's where you need to go from there, I've reviewed it, etc. Beyond which, I, stretching my back, have enrolled on some courses. A nutrition course, 2 nutrition courses, and a cybersecurity course. However, one of the nutrition courses and the cybersecurity course both require me paying upon completion to get the certificate, which isn't ideal. And the other one I've enrolled for, but they need to send me a enrollment form, and then I need to fill it in and send it back, and then they need to review it, and then we'll see if I actually get on the course or not. And there's probably hidden fees with that one as well, which isn't ideal. But oh well, life will go on. I just think that they would be useful things for me, because the nutrition would help me out for sure, personally, but also I think it would help out my clients for the third rung. Is it third? I don't know. I think it's the third rung of self-defense is fitness. As such, nutrition is a large part of fitness, so I should be able to help with that if I'm a true self-defense person. And similarly, cybersecurity is something that is very prevalent and important for self-defense these days. Also, I'm going to get out of frame real quick, just so you get like some bare naked woodland, because I think it looks really cool. Don't you agree? I just love the green town. I'm glad that I live near here. I don't think I would have liked moving to somewhere that didn't have woods nearby. I've always had some form of woodland near me. Even when I was at university, there wasn't much, but there was something. And there was a river and a lake. Like, woodland and bodies of water are like my 2 nature love languages, I suppose. I mean, I love like grassy plains and stuff as well, but not as much, I don't think. But yeah, I'm gonna go and probably start my run when I get to the bottom of this here hill, because I've ran down this hill in the past and it was quite enjoyable, but it's definitely not a good place to start, I don't imagine. I think that I've got to slowly warm up like the joints, the knees, etc. before bouncing my way down here, because there's lots of routes. So it was like jumping from one route to another route to another route to another route to another route, and so on, so that I didn't lose my footing going down the little slope. But I will catch you cats on the flip-flop.